Jamaica's Britany Anderson storms to victory in the Netherlands. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, which is once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, hit the like button, and finally, leave your comments after this sports analysis where we take a look at and break down the races, and then we look at your comments. So stay until the end. You just might hear from yourself. When you're ready, yep, good to go. About 45 minutes ago, Jamaica's Britany Anderson continued her winning streak when at the FBK Games Hengelo 2022 in the Netherlands. She won the women's 100-meter hurdles in a blistering time of 12.51 against a stellar lineup. This included Nia Ali of the United States, Nadine Visser of the Netherlands, Britany Anderson, of course, herself from Jamaica, Toni Marshall of the United States, Christina Clemens of the United States, Tia Jones of the United States, Genevieve Charlton of Bahamas, Zoe Sydney of the Netherlands, and I'm going to try to pronounce this young lady's name, Marby Tej Alin. Anderson started this race out of lane 8, which sort of gave her an advantage because it meant that the entire field really couldn't see what she was doing. She was running evenly up until about the 5th hurdles, and then she just put distance between herself and the rest of the field. She won by a clear meter and a half, and in the hurdles 100 meters, that's a huge gap. Anderson won in a time of 12.51, a new season's best for Britany Anderson of Jamaica. In second place, running 12.69, was Nia Ali of the United States. Third place, running 12.70, Toni Marshall of the United States. In fourth place, Tia Jones of the United States, who ran 12.71. In the fifth position, running 12.88, and the new season's best out of the Bahamas, Devine Charlton in the sixth position from the Netherlands, Nadine Visser running 12.95. Kate Lavine ran seventh with 13.10. Tijin Alim wound up in the eighth position with 13.17, and Zoe Sydney of the Netherlands ran ninth with a time of 13.40. Now, Britany Anderson is simply continuing a remarkable season. She's been having a solid season in her last meeting, which was at the Duval County Challenge in Jacksonville, Florida. She won in a time of 12.59. Before that, at the North Florida Collegiate Invitational Meet held at the University of North Florida, she won comfortably in a time of 12.68. Britany Anderson has been having a stellar season thus far, including the indoor season. Earlier this year, we saw her win at the renowned Melrose Games held in New York City over the women's 60-meter hurdles. Now, everybody, the national trials are going to be remarkable. If all these athletes remain healthy, we are going to have a miniature world championships right here in Jamaica at the National Stadium. Brittany Anderson looks remarkable. I think, for my money, she looks the best of all of our top female 100-meter hurdlers at this point. She's been the most consistent. Danielle Williams is looking good, but Brittany has been consistent. She's been in the top 2, top 3 in all her races, and in fact, she has won the vast majority of her races, including her outdoor season. In fact, I think she has won every race thus far for her outdoor season, including her win today in the Netherlands. So she is looking remarkably well. The only thing I can say about the race a while ago, it was perfect. She ran a great race, and like I said earlier in the video, the advantage she clearly had was that she was in lane 8. No one saw her coming, and when she got to the 5th hurdle, as you could see, she just flew away. She is looking stellar. She's someone that we really need to take a serious look at. In fact, she's definitely a contender for a medal at World Championships. There's no doubt in my mind. She floundered at the Olympic Games last year, but it was her first Olympic Games. She made it all the way to the finals, hit that hurdle out of the blocks in the finals, and that the rest was over. As I've told you before, the hurdles game is really about who's best on the day. Your technique has to be as good as your speed, and if you mess up, you just mess up. And at that level, when you hit a hurdle, it's almost impossible to recover because of the caliber of the athletes you're running against. I was really impressed with this race because this was a very solid lineup. Some of these athletes are really solid athletes. So she looked great, and I think only better things are in store for Brittany Anderson. I can't wait to see her at the national trials in a few weeks. Of course, that's just my opinion. Let's take a look at your comments. Charmaine Wright wrote about Brittany Anderson. Congrats, Brittany. I always admire you and know you're going to do well in the future. Your faces a lot of mishaps in the past, but the past is the past. Here comes the future. A win is a win. And Ann Clark said that not recognized hurdler got out so far ahead of her. She better work on her start. But okay, Miss Wilson, Tachi Wilson responded to Ann Clark. He said she didn't. It was a false start, but they didn't call it. I agree to you. It was an obvious false start. When I saw that race, I was sort of bewildered as to why they didn't call the young lady back. But Brittany worked and ran past her with ease. So once more, congratulations to Jamaica's Britany Anderson for her win about an hour and a half ago at the FBK meet being held in the Netherlands over the women's 100-meter hurdles. She looked amazing and ran a new season's best time to win of 12.51. Very impressive. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, leave your comments. Remember, you are kings and queens. Bless up!